Happy Friday! Welcome to What the Fuck Friday, where I take something that you are doing in your life and break it down for you in a different perspective that might cause you to make a new choice. And today we're talking about following other people's rules, because in our lives everything is about fucking rules, right? Every part of our life is about rules. We teach our children about rules. We want them to learn about rules so that they act properly, so that they do what we want them to do. Every rule that is in place is because we are trying to control other human beings, because we want them to do what we want them to do. And if we have some guidelines in place, then we know that people will follow it. And if they don't, there's some severe repercussions for them not following the rules, so that we can make an example of them, so that way more people won't follow the rules. Now, there are some things that are really, really good to follow, like the label on my hairdryer that says, don't use it while in the bathtub. Well, while I am smart enough to not mix electronics with water, somebody wasn't. Somebodies weren't. Enough to put a damn label on every single hairdryer still in 2017 saying, don't put it in the bathwater. Okay, so I get it. Absolutely, David, you can live with no rules and no orders except for those you choose to accept and live by. Where people get scared is, what are those rules and things that you choose to live by? People get really frightened when they start to think of their physical safety. I don't want somebody to come and physically hurt me, okay? We're not going to talk about the science behind that today, because everything you get exactly what you think about, okay? That'll be for another video. But I want to give you some ideas about following other people's rules, because while there are some that are really good, and maybe there's some parameters in like your job and shit, you absolutely do have to have confidence to live by your own rules. But here's the thing, is that there's so many rules and laws and things in place to keep you in line. But if you are in America, you are seeing that these rules and laws are not what everybody wants. But there are some rules and laws in place that they were put there because somebody, the powers that be, thought it would help us. So I want to give you some laws that are active in the United States today that were put into place because we needed them. The the powers that be, felt that we needed to have these laws, okay? So I live in the state of Arizona. In the state of Arizona, and this, by the way, is a Huffington Post article that I'm pulling from. And in Arizona, it is illegal for donkeys to sleep in bathtubs. Who the fuck is putting a donkey in a goddamn bathtub enough that they had to make a law that said you couldn't do it? What the fuck? All right, and you think Arizona is the only one with a law about bathtubs? No. Where are we? It is. Where are you? It is illegal in South Carolina for horses to be kept in a bathtub. So not only in Arizona, but in South Carolina, we've got people putting farm animals in fucking bathtubs. Okay? So for those people, maybe we do need some laws and some rules and things. You know, in Pennsylvania, it's illegal to tell a fortune teller where to dig for buried treasure. In Ohio, it's illegal to get a fish drunk. In Utah, it is illegal to not drink milk. What? What? What the fuck is that? What do you mean I have to drink milk? Well, sorry vegans, you can't go live in Utah because of their laws to keep you safe, because of their rules to keep you safe. In Virginia, children can't go trick-or-treating on Halloween. I mean, there's so many ridiculous things. You can't sell your eye in Texas. You have to if you're a woman, you have to get written permission from your husband to wear false teeth in Vermont. It's illegal to share your Netflix password in Tennessee. It's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery in Oregon. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on in North Dakota. That would save a lot of us in our younger days from drinking, right? You take your shoes off, nobody fucks with you. Well, in North Dakota, it's fucking illegal, so you better take those shoes off. I mean, seriously. Oh, you can't use elephants to plow cotton fields in North Carolina. In New York, you can't wear your slippers after 10 p.m. In New Hampshire, as of 1973, it's illegal to carry away or collect seaweed at night. It is against the law for a man to knit during the fishing season in New Jersey. In Nevada, it's illegal to drive a camel on the highway. In Nebraska, well, that one's kind of good. It's illegal for a mom to give her daughter a perm without a state license, but a daughter, what? In Montana, guiding sheep onto a railroad track with intent to injure the train is subject to a fine up to $50,000 and serving at most 5 years in prison. So, and in Missouri, it's really illegal to drive with an uncaged bear in your car. So, there are so many laws and things and rules that keep you safe, but when it comes to living your life and having enjoyment and fulfillment, there is nothing holding you back but you. And all of these reasons that you want to give me are just excuses. Yeah, I know they're really good ones, and you've used them for a really long time, and you've used them to justify where you are, and you've used them to keep you where you are. Oh, Kentucky, David, one may not dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale unless more than 6 are for sale at once. So no selling blue ducks. You got to have 6 of them. And then you can sell your blue ducks in Kentucky, David. And in Louisiana, you can be fined $500 for sending a pizza order to somebody's house without his or her knowledge. People do this shit, and it's totally okay. But when you want to live your life, if you continue to live by everybody else's fucking rules, you're going to continue to be where you are, feeling how you feel, and feeling like nothing is ever going to change. You really just have to say, fuck it, throw all this shit out the window and just do what you want to do. If you are not capable of not harming another person, then, go seek some professional assistance. But most people have no desire to actually hurt anybody. They just want their lives to improve. We just want to be happier, healthier, enjoy life more. And we do that by living on our own terms and quit living by how everybody else wants to tell you, because there will always be somebody to tell you what to fucking do. There will always be, but that doesn't mean that they know what's right for you or what's best for you. And really, it's going to be scary when you take those first few steps and you stand up for yourself and you say, no, I won't accept this. Like, I know, yeah, this just does not jive with me. This does not fit within my boundaries. And bottom line, it just doesn't fucking feel good. That's it, guys. All you got to do is just be you. I hope that you enjoyed this What the Fuck Friday, because Friday funnies are on their way, and I'm going to be doing all kinds of funny posts all day long. So feel free to make sure you follow me, put me at the top of your list so you see all of the funny stuff awesome for Friday, because, hey, let's roll into the weekend on a high note, right? You choose how you get that high note, sweetheart. I love you so much. Just be you, because that's all we need you to do.